The fort is located in the municipal corporation of Swai Madhopur, which a city is full of rich culture and heritage. Swai Madhopur is a very well planned out city and was built by Maharaja Madho Singh the first, who was also the Maharaja of Jaipur. The Khandar fort was a very convenient fort. The mountains and the steep hills made any siege on the fort very difficult. It is a very popular saying that the fort and the people inside it never lost a war. It was such a favorite strategic sport among the rulers that many kings fought and won many wars for the fort. The fort, being so convicted, was passed through many hands throughout the years. The first documented rulers of the fort were the rulers of Mewar. When the Mughals came to India, the fort passed into the hands of the Mughals. During the 18th century, when the Maharajas of Jaipur were at their peak, they won over the fort with the help of the British. The Mughal Empire, which was already on the decline, could not win over the two combined powerful armies. They finally ceded over the fort to the Rajputs. This fort also belonged to Bargujar kings and was attacked by Alauddin Khilji. It is very near to the river Chambal and even Banas. On first impression, the fort seems like a massive and intimidating stone structure built on an equally intimidating hill with its steep climb. It makes you think of the difficulty of the medieval period when people climbed such places without the cars and other powerful engine vehicles that we have today. The massive fort with its grey walls is surrounded by hills which are run over by greenery. The main center of the fort is surrounded by the walls on all over its four sides. The walls have four bastions, each of the bastions overlooking a cliff. Through there are many cracks and in some places the walls have crumbed down. It remains a strong structure with most of the walls still intact. Since the Rajputs were the last rulers of the fort, a number of Hindu and Jain temples can be found here. There is the Hanuman temple. In the idol is carved out of a single stone. As Hanuman is the supreme protector in the Hindu mythology, this idol showcases a demon at the feet of the god Hanuman. On the topmost part of the fort, there is the Rani Mandir, which was made especially for the royal ladies of the family. The Rajputs were known to be very religious and performed many rituals before going off to a war, as they believed that it was very auspicious for them. There is also another temple which has a four-armed god. One word of caution to the travelers that since the fort is situated high up in the hill, occasional sightings of the wildlife have occurred. While the langurs and monkeys are present the entire year around, there have been occasional sightings of tigers and leopards. Visitors are suggested not to feed the monkeys. A trip to this place won't leave you disappointed. It's all in history and past which you can feel in it. All the fights and battles which have been fought there. Every wall of the fort tells a story. It's not very difficult to reach there and all the efforts will be worth the view.